My name is Choi King. I work at the Department of Agriculture for 16 long years.
Hi, my name is Simra Hendrickson. I work at the Public Services Commission.
I am SHERI Richardson, Employee of the Year at the Election System of the Virgin Islands. I've been employed 19 plus years.
My name is Stan Mason. I worked at the Best Hospital on St. Thomas, Royal Leicester Snyder Hospital.
I'm a rec specialist. We deal with organizing tournaments for the community, give the community something to do, keep the kids active.
I have a passion for helping individuals that come into the government environment. I believe that service is important and it makes a difference in everyone as individuals.
You know, it's rewarding in the sense of knowing that somebody who has been hurt can get help, you know, get counseling, you know, that they can run the hotline and things of that nature. So it's very important to the community, for the people of the community.
To know that you could also help passengers in any way or needs that they need. They might ask for directions, they might need a lift, it might have some elderly people that are just too tired to walk back to the ship, and we are there.
I think the most rewarding part is just being able to help other individuals, motivate them, encourage them, mentor them into being the best person that they can be. So I'm happy that I have that ability to interact with everyone within the department and outside, and to be able to encourage and motivate them to be better and to do better.
I love what I do and I do what I love. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
I love my job. I love serving the people of the Virgin Islands.
I love working at the BTG.
I work at the Bureau of Correction and I enjoy my job.
I work at VITEMA, Virgin Island Territorial Emergency Management Agency, and I love my job.
I work at Waste Management, Solid Waste in Susannaburg, St. John, and I love my job.
They nominate me because it's like, they see you and like, everybody's like, you deserve it, you deserve it. I was like, for real? Okay.
VIPD, yes. I love my job. Best job in the world.
I love my job and I thank my whole staff for giving me this opportunity to show my talents and everything.
So I would like to thank everyone that nominated me for this position, Employee of the Year. Thank you.
I love my job at the Virgin Islands Public Finance Authority, and I am the Employee of the Year 2022.
Good day, and welcome to the Government House Weekly Press Briefing and COVID-19 update for the week of May 9th, 2022. I trust that all the moms and mother figures had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. For the benefit of the radio listening audience, I am Government House Communications Director Richard Mota. Joining me this afternoon on behalf of Health Commissioner Hussein Kanasiong is Deputy Commissioner Ruben Malloy for the latest COVID-19 data and information on where Virgin Islands residents can get a COVID-19 test, vaccine, and booster shot this week. So I'll turn over the briefing now to DC Malloy. DC Malloy?
Thank you. Good day, and thank you, Director Mota, for once again giving the Department of Health the opportunity to speak to the Virgin Islanders about the most recent COVID updates. We've been saying for weeks that the Omicron BA.2 variant spreads more quickly than earlier variants, including Delta and there is no question that Omicron is circulating within the territory. The Department of Health expected the numbers to rise as a result of the close-knit carnival festivities. So, while we are not happy with the rise in the number of infections we are seeing, we are not surprised. For this reason, I'm asking everyone who have symptoms to isolate immediately and get tested as soon as possible. Please remember, regardless of your vaccination status or whether or not you are experiencing symptoms, if you are infected with COVID-19, you can spread the virus to others. Please think of all the vulnerable people in our community: the elderly, the immunocompromised, the immunosuppressed, and those too young to get vaccinated. That's why I'm asking everyone to double down and take all the precautions as we navigate this period. If we all do our part, we can bring the numbers down. Wear your mask in public. We have 962 active COVID-19 cases, and our positivity rate is 5.18%. There are currently 11 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized. There are 962 active cases in the territory. 171 are on St. Croix, 775 on St. Thomas, and 16 on St. John. We have done 388,982 COVID tests. 17,353 were positive, and 371,629 were negative. We currently have 69,564 first doses of vaccines administered and 56,873 second doses. Again, our 7-day positivity rate is 5.18%. Perhaps you will remember that during our last incentive card promotion, the Department of Health had temporarily run out of vaccines and incentive cards. Vaccines were immediately restocked and remain available for vaccines and boosters. With respect to the incentive cards, the process to replenish the incentive cards should be completed shortly. Anyone who received a vaccine or a booster last week but did not receive their incentive gift will be contacted when the cards are available. If, for whatever reason, you didn't provide a contact number, please look out for a press release advising the public when cards are available. And now for a few reminders. If you had a child tested during the recent mass Virgin Islands Department of Education testing and did not receive a result, please come to our testing sites. On St. Croix at the Charles Harwood modular units from 9:30 to noon, and on St. Thomas at the Snyder Regional Medical Center loading dock 9:30 to noon. To be retested with a rapid test. If needed, we can also print out the results while you wait so you can leave with your results. For students who tested positive, you do not have a negative test. You do not have to have your negative test result to return to school. It is a time-based isolation. Unvaccinated students can return back to school 10 days after they're positive, and vaccinated students 7 days after they're positive. Remember, the day that you test positive is counted as day 0. The community vaccination centers on St. Croix will remain open for you to get your first dose or boosters. Appointments are encouraged on St. Croix due to new smaller location at the Charles Howard Memorial Complex. Call 340-777-8227 or visit covid19usvi.com/vaccines. Of course, walk-ins are still available. If you test positive with a home kit, please immediately quarantine and obtain a confirmation test at a laboratory, provider, or the DOH testing drive-through to become eligible for a COVID-19 therapeutic. Oral antivirals or monoclonal antibodies. You are eligible for these life-saving treatments regardless of your vaccination status. For the latest COVID-19 information, visit the United States Virgin Islands Department of Health Facebook page or our website at www.covid19usvi.com. For the COVID-19 health information alerts, text COVID-19 USVI to 888-777. In closing, I'd like to remind everyone on St. Croix about the Dengue Day school-based project that is being conducted this month. The program focuses on students in grades 3 through 7, providing them with dengue information, games, and giveaways. As a bonus, if parental consent is obtained, these students can be tested for the dengue antigen. The test is done by examining a blood sample using a few drops of blood. Permission slips go home with students shortly before the Dengue Day event is planned for each school. Students whose parents don't give consent will still be able to participate in all the trainings and games. Test results will be forwarded to parents via email within 24 hours. For information on Dengue Day, please contact Dr. Valerie Mack in the Epidemiology Division at valerie.mack@doh.vi.gov or by phone at 404-202-7203. Additionally, we have extended the deadline for the DOH COVID-19 survey. The information gathered from this survey will help the department assess the social, emotional, and financial impact that the pandemic has had on our Virgin Islands residents. Please scan the code on your screen or use the bit link to participate. You can also visit the DOH Facebook page at your convenience to access the survey. Thank you for your time. Allow me to share this information with you on behalf of Commissioner Justa Encarnacion and the Department of Health. Director Mota, back to you.
Thank you, DC Malloy. As many of you know, we are currently experiencing a surge in COVID-positive cases here in the territory and on the U.S. mainland, as DC Malloy just mentioned. And while we always hope to avoid these surges here locally, we certainly plan for them. And at the foundation of those plans is the state of emergency that affords us continued access to the most effective tools in helping us to protect Virgin Islanders, tools such as the travel portal. So therefore, in our effort to continue ahead in our response to keep Virgin Islands residents as protected as possible, Governor Bryan has requested of the 34th Legislature an extension of the existing state of emergency to June 30th. Thankfully, the vast majority of our residents who are COVID positive do not have severe symptoms, so I want to take this time now to continue to encourage all of you within the sound of my voice to get vaccinated and boosted. It truly is your best protection against COVID-19. In other news, the month of May is Older Americans Month, and in celebration, Governor Bryan and First Lady Yolanda Bryan are joining up with Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights, the Virgin Islands Department of Tourism, the Virgin Islands Lottery Office, and the Virgin Islands Council of the Arts to celebrate our seniors and their contributions to our community with an old-time serenade. So on Saturday, May 14th, so that's this coming Saturday, in St. Croix, They will be having that serenade, and the following Saturday in St. Thomas, and then so Saturday, May 14th in St. Croix, Saturday, May 21st in St. Thomas, and Sunday, May 22nd in St. John. Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights will visit the senior homes throughout the territory to bring music and entertainment to the residents, the organizations and agencies. We really want to thank all of the different coordinating agencies that I just mentioned, and everyone else, all of the volunteers who have worked together to make this event possible. Certainly would like to thank the AARP as well for their contributions to this and for all of their hard work that they do on behalf of our Virgin Islands seniors, and all of those outstanding individuals within the Department of Human Services who work directly with many of our seniors at the senior centers. Thank you, and thank you for bringing these events to the fore to celebrate our seniors and to show them a good time. And of course, you know, while we're talking about surges of COVID cases, we want to make sure that, please, if you're going to attend any of these activities, that you pay particular caution to the guidelines put out by the Department of Health. You know, the mask is not mandatory, but we highly, highly recommend that you do wear your mask, especially if you are around or you live with immunocompromised individuals. So with that, I will take any questions from the media. I see that we have Susan Ellis joining us from the Virgin Islands Source. Go ahead, Susan.
Thank you, Richard. A question for DC Malloy. Can you give us an idea of how many of the school children tested positive and how many you tested overall?
Thank you for the question, Susan. Over 12,000 tests were performed on students. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact number of how many tested positives, but that information is contained within the various reports. So we tested over 12,000 students since beginning this initiative.
And do you have any idea, like the percentage, perhaps? Give us an idea if it was a lot of the students or just a few?
I don't, but I will get that information for you.
Oh, that would be so great.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have another question?
That's all. Nope, that's all I have, Richard. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Suzanne, for that question. That concludes our press briefing this afternoon. Remember, please, to wear your mask where required and get the vaccine and booster shots now that they are available. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week, Monday.
Every day I go to work because I love the job that I do, and I would not be an honoree if it had not been for the colleagues I work with, and not just my department.
We are hardworking individuals. When you come to, especially at customer service, when we greet you with respect. We would like to receive the same respect when you come into our office, and that's in any government agencies.
Even cutting grass. You know, this is our island, we gotta keep it clean. If we don't do it, who won't do it?
My thing is, I try to treat people the way I would like to be treated. So anyone who asks me anything, that's what I will say. Treat people the way you would like to be treated.
If you believe in what you do, if you love what you do, if you're passionate about what you do, the sky's the limit.
A good day is a busy day at WTJX. We're all working together to try to accomplish a goal.
To me personally, is that I've done my best, because most of the time folks don't do the best and call it a good day. I'll do my best. I would go above and beyond, even if I have to stay over the 8 hours.
Everyone cannot be famous, but everyone is destined for greatness. Greatness is determined by the service you provide. and I know I was born to give service.
I mean, I think there are some who felt they don't get the acknowledgement for their efforts, but at the end of the day, you're still doing your job. You still have to go in there and do the best that you can.
Having the ability to give back to my community. It's not about the pay, it's not about the tangible things we get from where we work, it's also the ability to give back.
I believe in service. I believe that we just don't serve as government employees. We just don't serve a building, we serve institutions. And when you're sworn to uphold and protect those institutions, you always want to be on the right side.
When I go into work, I tell them thanks for giving me the opportunity to work.
I'm a government employee and I love my job.
My name is John Fraschetti and I adore my job.
I love my job. I work for the government of the Virgin Islands and I love my job.
I really do just love my job.
Thank you for raising the bar and let's continue to do good work.